This day in history. October 28th.
In 1636, the college that became Harvard University was founded by the Massachusetts Bay Colony. On this day in 1886, President Grover Cleveland dedicated the Statue of Liberty. In celebration, the first ticker tape parade took place in downtown Manhattan. In 1986, the centennial of Lady Liberty was celebrated with fireworks. And on this day in 1965, America's tallest monument was completed in St. Louis, Missouri. In 1803, the size of America doubled, and St. Louis became the departure point, or gateway, to the West. 160 years later, the city built the Gateway Arch, commemorating America's greatest migration. And that's this day in history.
Good morning, Dundalk Middle School. This is Nayla.
And this is Michael.
Bringing you your morning announcements.
On WDMS News.
Today is Tuesday, October 28, 2014, B-Day.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the DMS Pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I am safe, I am respectful, and I am responsible at Dundalk Middle School and in my community.
Please be seated.
Today's math problem is, the book begins in the year 1933. How many years ago was that? Oh, and this is has to do with the book that we read about yesterday on Monday. Please be sure to tell your math teacher if you can solve it.
Now here's Kat with the weather.
It was 48 degrees this morning. We will have increasing clouds today, with a high of 77 degrees. Here's the weather for the remainder of the week. Now back to you, Daniel.
Thanks, Kat. The word of the day is fervor. Fervor means intensity of feeling or expression. Fervor sounds like fever, and so in today's cartoon, the caption reads, "Babe Butterfinger had such fervor for baseball, he even played with a fever." Once again, today's word of the day is fervor.
Help DMS win money and prizes by donating broken or used writing utensils in the TerraCycle box in the cafeteria. You can donate pens, markers, Sharpies, and mechanical pencils. Young Writers Workshop is canceled this Wednesday.
The DMS Talent Show is today. Auditions is today, and it's coming soon. So today, students' auditions are today, Tuesday, October 28th, and tomorrow, October 29th, in room 102. Bring all your necessary materials. All members must be present, and there can only be no more than 5 in a group. We look forward to seeing your singing, dancing, instrumental playing, poetry, comedy, or even gymnastic talent.
Hey Michael, have you ever seen anyone bully anyone else?
Yeah.
Do you think the bully ends up losing in the end?
Of course. Of course. Take a look at this video, though.
Girl, and you call somebody ugly. That person goes into the bathroom to see if she really is ugly. Realizing she's not ugly, but in fact quite hot, she gets excited and slips and sprains her ankle. And when she sprains her ankle, she ends up in the nurse's office. And when she ends up in the nurse's office, she meets the mean girl's boyfriend, who ends up being her personal escort. And when that personal escort falls in love with the girl who had the sprained ankle, mean girl realizes she shouldn't call anyone ugly because she might just lose her boyfriend. So don't lose your boyfriend. Don't call anyone ugly.
Words of wisdom.
Or anything else that's mean.
Good morning, Dundalk Middle School. This is Nayla with a few words of wisdom. Sophocles, ancient Greek writer, once wrote, There is no happiness when there is no wisdom. Wisdom is the quality that helps us determine right from wrong. It helps us understand what is good for us and what is not. Wisdom is important because without it, we don't understand ourselves or the world around us. We can't tell what's true from false. So today, remember this. It's important to gain wisdom from following the example of those who demonstrate wisdom, your parents, teachers, or faith leaders. And as you read the biographies of wise men and women, past and present, as old Sophocles says, the wiser you become, the happier you will be. With something to think about, this is Nayla. Make it a great day or not, the choice is yours. Now here's Mr. Barish.
Morning, Dundalk Middle School. Hope everyone's back and better than ever. Want to remind all students this is the last week of the first quarter. As I've been mentioning for the last week and a half, please make sure you've turned in all your outstanding missing work so you can get at least some partial credit versus no credit at all. Again, the quarter ends this Friday, and we will have a half day on Friday. We will follow our half day schedule that will be posted in classrooms and also on the announcements on Friday. We will be seeing all of our classes. They will just be shortened, and a few of them will not be in order. And again, the purpose of the half day is so that teachers can close out the first quarter and start working on completing first quarter grades. And then on Monday, we will have a half day as well. We will follow an early dismissal as well, so that way teachers can be part of professional development activities in the afternoon. And then, of course, Tuesday we are off for Election Day. So a lot of things going on in the very near future, but students, we just need to remember that Friday is the last day of the first quarter. We want to make sure that all students are turning in work and making sure that there's no outstanding missing assignments that you can still be getting some credit for. Also want to remind students about our expectation wearing our BCPS1 badge. Have it out loud and proud. Don't be scared to hide your Dundalk Owl pride. We want to make sure all students and staff are again wearing our BCPS1 badge, and that to fulfill the BCPS requirement and make sure we're promoting a safe and secure environment at DMS. Students, please remember it's important, and it is an expectation that everyone demonstrates outstanding attendance, coming to school every day with a positive attitude and applying yourself. And as part of Team DMS, we will do whatever it takes to educate and inspire you to become globally competitive graduates, not only successful in school but in life, so one day that you have the job of your dreams or job that you choose to have as opposed to a job that you have to have when you're competing against other people from around the world. What is going to separate you from the other people trying to go to college and trying to graduate and get that job? What is going to be the difference? Let's make it a great day. Now back to Nayla and Michael.
So, this is Michael.
And Nayla, reminding you to have a terrific Tuesday.